I am here at Honolulu Airport. All right. So I just landed at Honolulu Airport. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I was at Honolulu Airport on my way to Kona. I flew up to shoot a wedding, but this video is not about the wedding, but about me just exploring Kona. Once I landed, I put in one of my favorite film stocks, and my friend Carmel showed me some pretty sweet zones in Kona. Oh, would you look at how cute this gecko is? This is a little colonizer demon gecko, by the way, because 15 years ago, we never used to have these geckos. Well, I don't know about this island, but Kauai, where I'm from, I've never seen these geckos when I was like 10 or 11 years old, which was like 50 years ago. And then these demonic colonizers came along and aggressively dwindled the numbers of the local geckos. I will not show you this, but there is gecko crap everywhere because of these geckos. It's kind of a pain. But don't worry, all you psychotic gecko lovers. I do not kill these geckos. I let them be. I let them colonize my house, I guess. And don't go anywhere because there's more of these evil demonic colonizing geckos coming up soon. Hi, can I take a photo? And yes, I did ask the birds consent to take their photo. We're all about consent. Morning. It is 6:15. Oh, okay. It is 6:15, and I'm trying to go get some photos before I have to go shoot a wedding. So we'll see what I get. So that photo sucked, and that is because the Mamiya rb67 is notorious for double exposing. And if you're an idiot like me, you're gonna do triple and quadruple exposing. And that is because with regular mechanical cameras, you take a photo, you crank, take another photo, all right? With the really fat 67-year-old, you take the photo, you crank once, you crank twice, and then you take another photo. So you can see it gets kind of confusing. is 9:43, and that is 15 minutes away from working a 10-hour wedding. This is what the end result looks like. It's just chaos. I think I shot over 20 rolls of film. And then we went to one of the best taco joints I've ever eaten in a very long time, which says a lot because viví en México por 4 años y no hablé español por casi 10 años. Entonces, te lo juro, mi español está bien chafa ahorita, no manches. Pero, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about you psychotic gecko lovers. More little cute little demonizing colonizer geckos are coming up as they're here trying to steal more stuff that does not belong to them. And of course, I had to get some photos of them, and I was way too hungry to care about the settings or the focus. So here are some crappy photos I took of them. Oh, and by the way, Kona coffee is probably the best coffee in the world. But I wouldn't know because I am a recovering coffeeholic. And probably by the time this video gets published, I will probably have relapsed and have
drunken myself to abyss with coffee.
But we did stop at one of the coolest coffee shops. I think it's called Hiko or Hiko or Gecko. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a really cool coffee shop. Good coffee. Again, I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what I'm saying, but it's probably good. And sadly, after 3 days, it was my time to leave, which I'm sure the locals were like, oh my God, thank God he's leaving, because we could just feel the negative vibes of him being here. But I had a few rows left, or a few frames left, so I took photos of the cutest dogs. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos, and I do have to apologize because sometimes I sound like a grumpy old man, and I am that maybe only 70% of the time. I promise you I'm a good time. That's why I have like 3.5 or like 4 friends on Kauai that can stand me. But the next video is probably going to be when I go to Oahu for shooting another wedding. The video is not going to be of the wedding, but of just hanging out with some friends and seeing cool places on Oahu or something. I don't know. Again, thanks so much, and see you next time.